Mrs. Smith. My name's Sandy. I'm your nursing assistant today, and I'm here to do a little bit of range of motion on your hip and your knee. But first, let me go wash my hands. And I want to check your bed breaks. And those are all on. And I'm going to raise the side rail while I'm over here. And I'll pull the privacy curtain all the way around the bed. I'll come over and raise the bed to working height. And since Mrs. Smith is on her side, I'm going to have to roll her over so that she's on her back and in the supine position. All right, Mrs. Smith, on the count of 3, we're going to roll you over onto your back. 2, 3. There we go. And I want to make sure that Mrs. Smith is in good body alignment before I start her range of motion. There we are, Mrs. Smith. Let's have you scoot your hips over just a little bit. There we go. I think that looks really good. You look nice and straight. All right, well, we're going to move your legs around today. The nurse has ordered range of motion to the left lower extremity. So while I'm moving those for you, if you have any pain or discomfort, would you please let me know right away, and I'll stop and tell the nurse. I'm going to uncover the extremity that I'm doing range of motion on. And I'll put one hand up underneath the knee, the other hand underneath the ankle, and I'm going to flex and extend the hip and knee at the same time. Flexion and extension of the hip and the knee. Flexion and extension. One more time, Mrs. Smith. Flexion and extension. How are you doing? Having any pain or discomfort? No? Okay, well, we'll continue. And I'll do some abduction and adduction. Bring it toward the midline. Abduction away from the midline. Adduction toward the midline. And this is the 3rd time. And the state requires 3 times. And notice how my hands are underneath the knee and the ankle while I'm performing this task. All right, Mrs. Smith. So we've done flexion and extension and abduction and adduction 3 times. Are you having any pain or discomfort? No? Very good. Okay, you did a great job today. I'll be sure to let the nurse know how well you did. I'll lower the bed. And Mrs. Smith might want you to cover her back up and remove the bath blanket, but that's not required for the state test. I do want to make sure that she has her call light, and I want to ask to make sure that she's comfortable. Are you doing okay, Mrs. Smith? Do you want me to get you anything before I go? Could I raise the head of your bed for you or do anything else for you? No? All right, Mrs. Smith. Well, I'm going to lower these side rails. Privacy curtain, and the last thing I do is wash my hands.